League and the National Hockey League, and with Adam's family, friends and teammates at this incredibly sad and difficult time. We invite both head coaches to lay a wreath at the centre ice in honour of Adam's memory. Adam, Nottingham Panthers number 47, was an outstanding ice hockey player, a great teammate, and an incredible person with his whole life ahead of him. Nottingham and the entire league will dearly miss Adam, and we will never, ever forget him. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand if you are able to, and join our coaches, players, officials, and the entire ice hockey community as we remember Adam with a minute's silence. We then invite you to join us in a minute's applause, followed by the playing of the US National Anthem in memory of Adam. We will start with 1 minute silence from now.
nasty display in that brief moment at least.
So it's Saturday night, you know what that means, it's hockey night, and it's a face-off win here with Lightning, and it'll be Tom Zwatkis that finds James Griffin, and it's Will Curlin between the pipes for the Lightning tonight, with Bryson Pierce between the pipes for the Bees.
It's Rutgers carrying it out after what could have been a nasty turnover early on.
Good skill there from Rutgers. Finds Ed Nags on the blue line. Ed going up against his younger brother Ollie tonight. We'll keep a look out on that sibling rivalry on the ice tonight as that unfolds. On the play, was questionable the timing, but we were wondering whether there was going to be some physicality. But James Griffin now, he knows one way to play hockey, and a great goal.
Straight away, the Bees respond.
Dan Rose there with a quick shot over the glove and into the top corner. They won the face-off, the Bees. They lost face-off, but Lightning couldn't clear. Turnover in the zone. And Dan Rose, quick release over the glove of Will Curlin. Great reaction shot here. We see the replay here. Great turnover from the Bees. Good forechecking, and Dan Rose fires the shot.
Picture perfect right on that in that top corner.
Curlin didn't have time to get himself set up. There was not much that could be done, and Dan Rose there with the goal. How will they be able to maintain this? So Will Stead is going to be playing one of the D pairings. It looks on there, and there's should be a delay of game call here.
Yeah,
and
that wasn't even close.
Straight out.
From my vantage point, that wasn't even close.
So someone in block 14 will get a souvenir, and there is a penalty coming up here. There will be a 2-minute delay of game coming to penalty, and it's Edgar Zlandberg who will be sitting in the Smith Skip penalty box now for 2 minutes or less. So chance to see this Lightning power play, ranked third currently in the league.
As you said, Mike, if we're not careful, Bees
turnover here for Bees, and a chance for a
breakaway.
Fake shot and a goal there, and Marcel Balaz there on a breakaway. Poor turnover from the Lightning there, and it was all Marcel Balaz there.
Unfortunately, so far tonight, Curlin hasn't had too many shots to face, but that's two that have got through.
A sucker punch of the Lightning. Good play from Dom Gabay as well, who just took Rory Herman's attention, and Herman decided to wait to try and block the pass and leave the shot for the netminder. But I think Curlin was anticipating the pass, and Balaz saw the spot and he took it. So Bees now have a 2-goal lead over the Lightning.
Yeah, it gets set up in the Bees' end.
Passing's been a bit slow and sluggish as well from the Lightning in the last few shifts. It's almost like they're not quite expecting what's quite happening here.
Long pass, and it's
Max
straight
Stewart
to
now.
the stick of Mac.
Finds Corey McEwen. Fires that one back across to Stewart. Stewart behind the net, looks for something. Oh no,
that's in! Oh my goodness!
Max Stewart, he's got a bounce and he's got a goal!
How on earth did he find the space there?
We're going to see the replay of this one, because how did that one go in?
Perhaps an unlucky bounce. Kind of hard to see from our vantage point. A lot of bodies in the way, but it's in. That's all that matters.
It's Max Stewart with the goal. We'll see this one behind the net. I think we'll find out a bit more of how this one went in.
Puts the brakes on, turns things around.
I think it fired in off of, looked like it came off of beds.
And I don't think that was an accident.
I think Max Stewart decided he was just going to fire it into the net, and it came off of beds.
I mean, it's just straight up physics. Just going to rebound off, bounce back into the net. Yeah, I don't know what James Griffin had for breakfast, but
Griffin now's going up, and he's been hooked there, and a late hit as well, and this could be interesting. So Balaz has definitely been called for the hook, and then Brendan Baird decided to come in with a little bit of a hit as well, and I'm really interested to see if he's got called for that.
Bees shutting down the puck carrier so quickly on their
blocking those shooting lanes very, very quickly.
Shooting and passing lanes, the whole shebang. They are just shutting down any movement.
Oh, chance here for Wallace.
Goal! It's a goal from Tim Wallace.
Great one-time shot from Wallace, and a brilliant pass assist from Lawrence. Finally found a bit of play, a bit of space here. Venus there finds Lawrence, and Lawrence goes to Wallace. One-time shot. I think Priest got a piece of it, but not enough.
And Mike, that'll be the problem. Bees pinching really hard on the penalty kill, but committing men to pucks like that and men to to puck carries, it is going to leave some bodies open, and Tim Wallace was not going to let them get away with that.
Wallace from Lawrence and Venus, and it's a 2-all game. One-time shot, and that's going to be held on to by Curlin.
And Ross Green going straight after Rowbottom there.
I think Rosebottom gave a little bit of display to Will Curlin, and Ross Green was like, no, you don't do that. One-time Priest. So we're about ready for the puck drop here. And a face-off win there for the Bees. But as they're winning that draw. And Doty will fire that one along the boards here. And Nags will retrieve that, and he finds James Griffin. He definitely threw the body around in that first period.
Yeah, he was making himself known.
Stewart comes into the zone.
Carries it through, and the puck's still on Matt Stewart's stick, and that back check from Mac.
Good bit of defensive work here from the Bees.
Just taking both teams a little while to settle down and find their grooves again. A cross-ice pass attempt, but...
I'm blaming it on the new Olympia.
Yeah. The ice is just too smooth now. It's extra slippy. And now Lightning
Venus
into the Bees
here.
end, and the puck loose, and it's in the net!
That just came from determination from Ross Venus.
Was not willing to let that go, just carried it in. As we check the replay.
I think it was Herman, I think that he ended up tapping that one in. Rory Herman crashing the net, just getting that one past Priest.
If you see a loose puck, get a stick on it, shove it in the right direction.
Very, very well played from Herman, and that'll be Herman from Ross Venus there. I don't know if there was a secondary assist on that one.
But yeah, poked it right through the 5-hole.
And a 2-goal lead for the Lightning, but as we've already seen in this game, a 2-goal lead means nothing.
Yeah, I am. If anything, now is when it gets a bit squeaky bum time for Lightning.
And that's being understatement of the year, I think.
Yeah. Dump in from Bees, and the puck will go down round the back of the net.
Doughty gives chase, but loses out on that one, and Herman will look to go through on the wing, and he does very
Herman's
well.
Through. Oh, and
off
off the post at the Bees end now.
Herman there, that just came from him not giving up on the puck, and Bryson Priest will be very grateful for that pipe.
Yeah, these
Good
shots
pass
testing
out there.
more than the metal of the keepers, and there's a great goal.
Great goal from
Bees. Laser shot. High and over the shoulder of Will Curlin.
So at one end of the ice, Herman hits the pipe, and then straight up to the other way. Balaz, quick wrist shot, it beats Curlin.
It's that quick release straight over the shoulder.
I think that's the first time as well that Balaz has had a little bit of space. And yeah, pinpoint accuracy there. There's no chance of Will Curlin on that one. But straight from the other end though, Herman hit the pipe. It could have been 5-2. Instead, it's now 4-3. Landed quite heavily on the ice, but got straight back up.
Great defensive play from Malik Martelli there as well, stopping the Bees swarm, if you will.
Salisbury and Martelli just passing between the two of them. 3.5 minutes left of the period. Salisbury will come forward, but he's had 2 Bees for company. Martelli's just happy to fire that along the boards and find Robertson. Robertson will pass that to Dylan Lawrence, and Lawrence will have a chance for an attack now. Just lost the puck, but his long reach was able to retrieve it, but his pass doesn't quite find Ross Venus. Ollie Nags will turn over there though, under a lot of pressure. And Lightning will come with it with Solder. Solder will fire this one in.
Shot, it's in!
Did that take a piece off of one of the Lightning players?
There was a lot of bodies in front of goal.
A lot of traffic in front of the net. The shot came through from Solder. We'll take a look at this here. Solder with the shot. I don't know whether Dylan Lawrence skating past or if Ross Venus got anything on it. I have a feeling that may have been Ross Venus with a tip on that. We'll wait to see what the official one was on there. But great shot in from Ben Solder. And Lightning lead 5-3.
Priest potentially got a bit on it as well, but with enough momentum, carried it over the line.
Just open up for Ben Solder there and a great wrist shot.
And again, this is a 2-goal game.
Good play there from Corey McEwen, and that's a turnover to Rutkiss.
There's Lightning players falling back. And
McEwen,
oh,
saved by
good
Priest.
save. You see Priest is trying to G his D-man up a little bit because that was an opportunity that Lightning shouldn't have had, and now back down the other
there
end.
from Curlin. End to end to the finish of this second period.
Tell me it's not the
McEwen with
greatest
another
sport in the world.
opportunity. And it goes in!
It's bobbled through! How on earth did that get through? Priest is going to want that one back.
After a big save to deny Corey McEwen, Priest allows that one to trickle through. I don't know whether Max Stewart got anything on that. It completely wrong-footed Ruffin Priest there. We want to see how this went in. I don't think that touched Max Stewart. I think that should be a Corey McEwen goal.
Wow.
They all count, and McEwen, I think, is off the mark. Just before he's off the mark with his first goal in a Lightning jersey. And it'll be McEwen up in the face-off circle going up against Marcel Balaz. If you want to drop a tweet into us as well, or mention us on X, as we should say, you can do so. Use the @ at MK Lightning TV.
See, I've learned over the years just to leave my X alone. You know?
And Mel has messaging saying, great tribute to number 47, had a lump in my throat. Definitely, Mel, we all did here, and I think we're quite grateful that we had the mics off here. We definitely would have... fans for that mark of respect for Adam Johnson, ruined slightly by the Bees scoring.
Yeah, it
how
was,
rude of them! How rude of them!
They could have not.
So we'll get you a replay of the Bees goal once we have a break in play.
And essentially, Bees looking to get under the skin of some of the Lightning players, so potentially coax them in a bit.
Let's bring a replay of this Bees goal then for the Bees. Very scrappy in front of play, and goodbye just in the end, getting his stick on that and poking it through under the sprawling Will Curlin.
Unfortunately, they can't all be pretty, but essentially if it goes in, it still counts.
Very good sniper goal though. You need to get into the dirty areas and get the goal, and that was good pressing from the Bees. They crashed the net very well. So 7:59 to go. Lightning hanging on, I think it's pretty fair to say at the moment.
I mean, it's safe to expect some pressure from the Bees right now. And couldn't quite carry that through, but it's held in, and Max Stewart.
Stewart's done very well here in a poke check and doesn't quite find a Lightning stick. Good poke check there from Priest. It's been a bit of a spectator for the last few minutes because of that 5-minute power play.
A lot of people just looking for where the puck was, and it bobbled through.
There was a little bit of a pause. I think if everyone was expecting a whistle there, and a great no-look pass then from Gulliver, and very, very good read. And Martelli does very well to keep this one in the zone.
Oh, and a tip in front!
Tip from Harry Gulliver, and Lightning restored a 3-goal lead.
Just as we thought, we were feeling the pressure. Lightning able to turn the tide.
He couldn't clear the zone. Martelli gets it, flicks the shot through, and Harry Gulliver in front of the net with a redirect. Bit of a lazy clearance there, but Gulliver just knew exactly where to be.
Right
Redirects
place,
it.
Right place, right time.
Great read there from Harry Gulliver, and a good assist from Malik Martelli. The face-off win there for the Bees, and Rutkiss will still battle for that mogul clear, and Bees will have come out the zone with the puck, and this will be all that she wrote for this game.
Ben Brown picks his pocket.
Brown with a turnover. Brown maybe wants to get one more shot off. Fires the shot through, and that's held on.
1.3 seconds left.
And is this right now? There's 1.3 seconds left. Is it really worth dropping the puck for this one? Or are we going to go for one of those ones where the guy in the centre is going to try and get the quick shot on and try and beat the clock?
I mean, you can do a lot in 1.3 seconds.
So Ben Brown is Ben Brown going to look for the shot? No, face-off win there for the Bees, and what ended up being an entertaining game. The Bees gave a battling effort, but it ended up being a 3-goal winning margin for the Lightning as they emerge victorious 7-4. Lightning will take the 2 points up to Hull tomorrow, where they take on the Seahawks.